Have you ever felt someone's gaze linger on you in a crowded room? Just a flicker at first, then a warmth that makes your heart skip a beat. According to the 13th century mystic Rumi, there's one hidden gesture that speaks louder than any confession of love. Today, we'll unveil that secret sign and explore the timeless wisdom behind it, so you can recognize true affection the moment it appears. 1. The unspoken language of the eyes. Imagine you're in conversation, sharing a story, when suddenly you catch them looking, not just at your lips, but into your eyes, holding that gaze even as you speak. It isn't a glance of curiosity or surprise, but a steady, attentive presence, as if they're reading the unspoken words beneath your voice. Rumi wrote, "Your heart and my heart are very, very old friends." He believed that true souls recognize one another at first sight, through an exchange deeper than words. That silent eye contact is the modern echo of this ancient bond. It conveys empathy, presence, and an abiding attention that transcends casual interest. Psychology shows that sustained eye contact activates mirror neurons, brain cells that make you feel what the other person feels, creating instant rapport and emotional connection. When someone holds your gaze beyond the social norm, typically 3 to 5 seconds, they're inviting you into a private dialogue of hearts. Notice this next time, if someone's eyes return to yours again and again, especially in moments when you least expect it, that's the hidden sign Rumi spoke of. 2. The power behind the pause. After you finish speaking, do they linger a fraction of a second before responding? That slight hesitation isn't uncertainty, it's reverence. They're absorbing not just your words but your energy. Rumi taught that silence is the language of God, all else is poor translation. In love, silence speaks volumes. When someone intentionally pauses, they're honoring the weight of your message. Psychologists call this the intention pause, a brief gap that shows they value your input so much, they give it space rather than rushing to reply. It signals deep respect and care. To feel this, share something meaningful, your hopes, a fear, or a small victory. If they wait, eye softening, before responding, savor that moment. It's love's quiet applause. 3. The subconscious lean. In a group, you may notice them unconsciously lean closer whenever you speak. They're not trying to eavesdrop, they simply shift their body to reduce distance between your hearts. In Rumi's words, close your eyes, fall in love, stay there. That physical lean is their unconscious attempt to collapse the space between you. Body language experts note that when someone is drawn to you emotionally, their torso and feet point toward you, even if they're engaged elsewhere. It's a non-verbal declaration, I want to be near you. Next time you're chatting in a crowd, watch for that subtle tilt of the shoulders or shift of the hip. 4. Remembering your unsaid preferences. Have you mentioned once that you prefer decaf over regular coffee, or casually noted a love for lavender candles, and then found them waiting for you with that exact order? Rumi believed that the heart has its own language, and attentive souls learn it by picking up on clues you barely noticed. This form of anticipatory care, acting on what you hinted at, is more than thoughtfulness, it's proof they're listening even when you're not speaking. Cognitive science calls this implicit memory activation, where favorite details lodge so deeply, the listener retrieves them without conscious effort. Reflect on small moments. Did they surprise you with your preferred tea blend, or play your favorite song out of the blue? Each act shows devotion beyond words. 5. Stepping into your world. Perhaps they show up at the pottery class you once mentioned, or drop by the bookstore you frequent, without expectation of company. Rumi described love as a dance of the soul, where two beings mirror each other's rhythms. By entering your unique world uninvited, they're aligning their path with yours. This is more than coincidence. Behavioral psychologists label it shared context seeking. When someone cares, they gravitate toward the environments that matter to you, eager to share experiences on your terms. Notice if they join you in your favorite pursuits or recommend activities that reflect your passions. 6. Gentle corrections that heal. If you stumble over a detail about yourself, misremembering a fact or overlooking a favorite, and they gently correct you, it might sting at first, but it comes from a place of deep care. Rumi wrote, "The wound is the place where the light enters you." Love often enters through tender honesty, aimed to help you grow. When someone offers a gentle correction, actually, you love the vanilla latte, not hazelnut, they're showing they know you well enough to want to bring you closer to your best self. It's not criticism, it's an act of love intended to guide rather than judge. 7. Shared laughter that lingers. You crack a joke, and their laughter doesn't end with the punchline. It echoes, smiles persist, and their eyes remain lit. Rumi believed love was found in shared joy, a momentary fusion of hearts in celebration. Neuroscience shows that laughter triggers endorphin release, bonding people together. When someone's laughter at your humor transcends polite courtesy and moves into a warm resonance, it's because they're not just amused, they're enchanted by you. Observe how their laughter feels. Is it genuine, deep, and lingering? That's love laughing with you. 8. The protective instinct. In moments of minor danger, slipping on a wet floor, reaching for something too high, they step forward to shield you. Rumi's words, "Let yourself be silently drawn by the strange pull of what you really love," also apply to the instinct to protect. Evolutionary psychology notes that protective behaviors, standing slightly between you and a hazard, signal care. It's not about heroism, it's an unconscious priority shift. You matter most in that moment, and their reflex is to ensure your safety. 9. The quiet goodbye. At the end of a good time, they don't say a hurried farewell. Instead, they linger in the doorway, a soft "I'll text you" escapes, and eyes hold yours once more. Rumi framed parting as a return to the self, a bittersweet moment when two souls reluctantly separate. That prolonged goodbye, feet pointed toward you, voice gentler than usual, is a final stroke of care before you part ways. It's love refusing to let the connection fade too abruptly. 10. The stillness in their absence. When they're away, you might notice a hush in your routine, fewer messages, a quiet at your favorite chat app, or a gap in your playlist where their recommended songs once played. Rumi noted that absence sharpens love, that the heart grows fonder in silence. The stillness you feel, an emotional vacuum, speaks to how integrated they've become in your daily ritual. And likewise, when you're missing them, imagine they feel that gap, too, returning stronger when fate allows. Let's revisit the 10 hidden gestures Rumi's wisdom reveals as proof of secret love: steady, heartfelt eye contact that transcends mere conversation. Reverent pauses before they speak, honoring your words. Subconscious leaning to collapse the space between you. Remembering the unspoken details that shape your inner world. Entering your world, joining you in your passions. Tender corrections meant to uplift. Shared laughter that resonates long after the joke. Protective instincts kicking in without thought. Lingering goodbyes refusing to sever the moment. The hush of their absence making every reunion sweeter. Each clue reflects Rumi's truth: love whispers, it doesn't shout. Which of these gestures have you experienced? Share your story below, and let's celebrate those quiet acts of the heart. If this wisdom resonated, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more insights into the invisible threads that bind us. Hit the bell so you never miss a moment of discovery. Thank you for watching. Remember, love's greatest secrets lie in its gentlest signs. Stay present, stay open, and may you always recognize the hidden truth in every tender gesture.